Very nice.
All right, big weekend, Mike.
Big weekend, and you're going to have to plan around the raindrops because there's going to be a chance of storms both days, and both days will be pretty much bumpy after about 3 o'clock until about 9 o'clock, much like we've had today. 78 degrees by 7 p.m. with some thunderstorms. Still some storms around 72 by 9 p.m. 70, partly cloudy by 11 p.m. As far as today, it was a hot one. 92. 62 is where we started, 2 degrees above the normal on both the high and the low. Right now, it's 88 degrees downtown and at the airport. The pressure's rising. The winds are out of the northeast at 13 miles per hour, and some showers showing up. This is our camera that's out at City Park. There's some rain developing on the south and west side of the Denver area, and kind of an interesting little feature on radar. I'm going to loop through this a couple of times. Right there, that's not rain. That's an outflow boundary. That's cooler winds coming in from the northeast, but more moisture. And when it moves down in here, it's colliding with some of the terrain off to the west and forming a thunderstorm right now over the western side of the Denver metro area that's going to grow in size and intensity and move across the city. Out farther to the west, you can see why we had the mudslides out there. Look at all the storms along I-70, and there's another round coming in. This is the one right there that caused the mudslides in the Glenwood Springs area. Statewide, scattered storms with the exception of the far eastern plains, where it's hot and mainly dry. Severe weather up to the north of us as a front is dropping southward tonight, and as that front comes in, that's going to complicate the weekend forecast. Partly cloudy by morning, although some storms even early tomorrow in the Nebraska Panhandle. Lows are going to be in the 60s and 50s at lower elevations. We'll see mostly 50s up into the mountains by morning. We start out partly cloudy, but tomorrow with that front nearby, it's going to bring thunderstorm activity by midday in the mountains, sunny and warm on the plains, but in the afternoon, some severe storms possible over northeastern Colorado, more isolated storms farther to the west over the Grand Junction area and the San Juans. Highs tomorrow a little bit cooler, just in the 80s. And 70s up to the north around Cheyenne. So we're going to see readings cooler tomorrow than today, but a better chance of afternoon storms, and an even better chance of afternoon storms comes up on Sunday. Sorry about that, but it is that time of year. Evening storms, then partly cloudy later, and 63. For tomorrow, partly cloudy and dry in the morning. Storms likely after about 3 p.m. High temperature 87. On Sunday, the storms might even start a little sooner, more like 1 or 2 in the afternoon, a high of 85. Then, early next week, gets hotter and drier again, back to the low to mid-90s with the rain chances dropping off, followed by a return to the stormier pattern by the end of next week. Not liking this trend of dry and hot in the middle and stormier toward the weekends. Have to work on that.
Please.
We got to work on that.
I always put the order in, but sometimes the answer is no.
We
Thank you,
appreciate
Mike.
it. Thank you.